let's take a look at the iPhone 13 beautiful and durable design with the A15 Bionic chip. I've had this phone for past a year and it's been great. I upgraded the phone from iPhone 10, so this was a big upgrade for me. I've captured a lot of pictures and videos which I will be sharing with you in this video. We'll start with a quick initial configuration and then I'll share my recommendations to change some of the system settings, which includes control center, battery health, privacy and security, and much more. Finally, we'll finish with the iPhone camera. This video is packed with information, so let's get this rolling. In the box, we have a Lightning to USB-C cable, SIM ejector tool, Apple sticker, and warranty information. Of course, no charging adapter. iPhone 13 has a smooth, flat edge design. It looks pretty amazing. It's incredibly durable with ceramic shield front and has IP68 water resistance. On the front of the phone, the True Depth camera system has been re-engineered to provide more display area, so the notch on the top is about 20% smaller, but honestly not a big deal for me. However, what is exciting, increase in the battery life. It's gone way better. Once we are done with the initial configuration, first thing I would do is change the appearance. We have two options here, light and dark mode. Dark mode looks great on OLED display and it will save you some battery life, but I highly recommend putting it on auto. While we're here in this section, we can change the default auto lock settings to anything other than 30 seconds. I'll go with 5 minutes. Next thing I would change is disable the control center. If your phone is lost or stolen, someone can access the control center and modify the changes. You can enable or disable that. Here's how. Next thing, I would set iPhone to erase all information, media, and personal settings after 10 consecutive failed passcode attempts. Make sure you back up the iPhone locally or on the iCloud. More on this later. Next is the battery settings. I would enable the battery percentage and monitor the battery health for a few weeks to make sure it stays maximum capacity to 100%. If it shows less than 100%, I would take it back where I got it from and get a new one. Also, I would enable the optimized battery charging here. I also recommend changing or at least reviewing the privacy and security section under location and services. There are a lot of things you could simply just turn it off to save some battery. I find focus modes are very useful and I highly recommend that you should look into it. Basically, focus mode is a feature that helps you to reduce distractions. It is fairly easy to work with. You can customize notifications, calls, messages, applications, and a lot more. You should definitely look into this and experiment to see what works for you so you can focus on what really matters. All Apple device owners still get 5 GB of iCloud storage for free, which is good for storing all the basics like contacts, calendars, and notes. However, you can upgrade to iCloud Plus at any time. You'll get access to private relay, hide my email, expanded HomeKit, secure video support, and you can share the storage with family members. For $9.99 a month, you'll get 2 terabyte. You can back up your iPhone if you're not doing it locally. I went with 50 gigabyte because I back up my iPhone to my Synology server, but you should check and review to see what works for you. Next thing I would do, customize notification settings. Most notification settings can be customized for each application. You can turn app notifications on or off, have notification play a sound, choose how and where you want application notifications to appear when your device is unlocked, and more. Next, I would take a look at AirDrop settings. Use AirDrop to share and receive photos, documents, and more with other Apple devices that is nearby. Alright, let's take a look at camera settings. Here, I choose high efficiency video codec over JPEG. It will help with saving some storage on the iPhone. Under record video, I choose 4K 60 frames per second for smooth motion look. HDR video, which is high dynamic range on your iPhone, I would prefer to have this off because I don't want to mess with converting during editing in Final Cut Pro. Going back to the camera settings, under composition setting for grid, it is very useful. It will help you to better compose your images using the rule of thirds. Let's play around with the camera app now. There are a lot of options here. I recommend that you invest some time into it so you can take better photos with your iPhone. Let's check out the photographic style. Basically, they are like Instagram filters. I personally don't use these. Once you take a picture with these on, you cannot change the filter afterward, so you should keep that in mind. Before you take a photo, the iPhone camera automatically sets the focus and exposure. However, you can manually change that. In cinematic mode on the iPhone, the camera app automatically triggers the most likely subject of focus in the scene. If another element comes to the frame, the camera automatically switches the focus to that subject. Here are some sample photos and videos I've captured with iPhone 13. I will share my final thoughts shortly. iPhone 13 is a great phone. However, if you have iPhone 12, I cannot recommend to upgrade iPhone 13. The camera system is pretty much the same. They both have 1.6 aperture for the main lens and 2.4 aperture for the ultra wide lens. iPhone 13 has A15 Bionic chip and photographic style. iPhone 12 has A14 Bionic chip but does not have photographic style. Okay, still, I don't think it's worth the upgrade. Now, that being said, if you're going to get a new iPhone, it might be a better choice. But why not go for iPhone 14? Currently, iPhone 14 is going for $800 and iPhone 13 is going for $700 and 12 for $600. But you have to see what price works for you. So with all that, thank you so much for watching this video. Your view, like, and comment are greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Take care.